Case summary: Wisconsin v. Yoder, 406 U.S. 205, 1972, is a landmark decision by the United States Supreme Court which held that the First Amendment's protection of religious freedom outweighed the state's interests in compelling school attendance beyond the 8th grade. Background facts: in this case, the state of Wisconsin prosecuted 3 members of the Old Order Amish religion, Jonas Yoder, Wallace Miller, and Adin Utsi, for refusing to send their children to public school after the 8th grade. The Amish argued that their religious beliefs and way of life were fundamentally incompatible with the values and environment of the public high school system. Wisconsin law required all children to attend public or private school until age 16, but the Amish parents believed that further education was unnecessary for their community and detrimental to their religious practice. Claimant, plaintiff appellant, State of Wisconsin defendants, respondents, Jonas Yoder, Wallace Miller, Adin Utsi, on behalf of their children. Argument: Wisconsin's argument. The state argued that mandatory high school attendance until age 16 was essential for the welfare of children and for preparing them to participate effectively and productively in civic life. Yoder's argument: the Amish parents contended that the state's compulsory education law violated their rights under the First Amendment, specifically the free exercise of religion. They argued that high school attendance was contrary to their religious beliefs and practices, which emphasized living a life separated from the influences of the modern world. Final outcome and law justification: the Supreme Court ruled in favor of Yoder, holding that the application of the compulsory school attendance law to the Amish violated their First Amendment rights. The court concluded that the state's interest in universal education must be balanced against the fundamental rights of parents to guide the religious upbringing of their children. Legal justification: the decision relied heavily on the balancing test between the state's interest in education and the individual's rights under the First Amendment. The court found that the Amish way of life and education had proven successful for centuries, and that forcing Amish children to attend high school would not only interfere with their religious practices but could also undermine their entire community's way of life. The court recognized the unique characteristics of the Amish religion and concluded that their vocational education system was adequate for preparing their children for life within their community. Key concept: implication. The case established the principle that states must balance their educational mandates against the religious freedoms protected by the First Amendment. It highlighted the importance of protecting religious practices from governmental interference, particularly when such practices have been long-standing and well-established within a community. Key takeaways: the case underscores the importance of religious freedom in the American legal system. It illustrates the necessity for states to provide strong justification when their laws potentially infringe upon constitutional rights. The decision demonstrates the court's willingness to recognize and protect minority religious practices and ways of life against the broader imposition of state laws.